There is a truth most people spend their entire lives running from. Not because it's hidden, not because it's complicated, but because it's uncomfortable. That truth doesn't shout, it doesn't trend, it doesn't flatter you. It sits quietly in the back of your mind, waiting for a moment when the noise stops. And most people never stop long enough to hear it. The truth is this: your life is the result of what you repeatedly choose to do, and what you repeatedly choose to avoid. Not luck, not destiny, not circumstances. Choices, small ones, daily ones, invisible ones. And that truth is terrifying, because it means there is no one else to blame. 1. Most people don't fail, they drift. Failure sounds dramatic, it sounds sudden, but most lives don't collapse. They slowly fade. People don't wake up one day ruined. They wake up one day numb. They drift. They drift into comfort. They drift into distraction. They drift into routines they never questioned. And years later they ask, how did I get here? The truth they ignored was simple. What you tolerate becomes your future. 2. Comfort is the most dangerous addiction. Comfort doesn't feel like danger. It feels safe. That's why it destroys so many lives quietly. Comfort says, tomorrow is fine. You deserve a break. Don't push so hard. And slowly ambition weakens. Discipline fades. Standards drop. Comfort never ruins you all at once. It erodes you. And by the time you notice, the hunger is gone. 3. Discipline is hard. Regret is harder. People avoid discipline because it's uncomfortable. Waking up early, doing the work, saying no, staying consistent when motivation disappears. But what they don't realize is this: discipline hurts temporarily, regret hurts permanently. The pain of effort fades, the pain of wasted potential doesn't. 4. No one is coming to save you. This is one of the hardest truths to accept. There is no perfect moment, no rescue, no sudden transformation without effort. Motivation fades, inspiration comes and goes, but responsibility stays. Your life will only change when you decide it matters enough. 5. Most people want results without identity change. They want confidence without discipline, success without sacrifice, respect without consistency. But results don't come from wishing, they come from becoming. You don't get a new life by doing new things once. You get it by becoming someone who does them every day. 6. You are not tired, you are unfocused. Most people say they're exhausted, but they're not tired from effort. They're tired from confusion, too many distractions, too many half-started goals, too many commitments without purpose. Focus gives energy, purpose gives stamina. 7. Talent is overrated. Consistency is not. Talent looks impressive. Consistency changes lives. Talent opens doors. Consistency keeps them open. The world is full of gifted people who never followed through. The truth most ignore: boring habits beat talent every time. 8. You are becoming what you repeat: your thoughts, your routines, your excuses. You don't rise to your goals. You fall to your habits. And habits don't care what you want. They only care what you practice. 9. Time does not heal. Action does. Time doesn't fix broken dreams. Time doesn't create confidence. Time doesn't build character. Action does. Waiting is a decision. Avoiding is a choice. And every day you delay, you're choosing the same future again. 10. Fear is not your enemy. Complacency as fear can sharpen you, wake you up, force growth. Complacency puts you to sleep. Fear asks, what if I fail? Complacency says, why bother trying? One pushes you forward, the other locks you in place. 11. Most people live below their potential by default. Not because they can't do more, but because doing more requires discomfort, and discomfort exposes weakness. So people settle. They shrink dreams to fit their courage. 12. You don't need more motivation. You need standards. Motivation is unreliable. Standards are not. When your standards are high, excuses don't survive. Raise what you accept from yourself. 13. You can't outrun yourself. Changing locations doesn't change habits. New plans don't fix old behaviors. Until you face yourself honestly, nothing changes. 14. Silence reveals the truth. When the noise stops, when the phone is down, when you're alone, that's when the truth shows up. And most people drown it out again. 15. Hard truth. You are exactly where your habits put you, not where you hoped to be, not where you intended to be, where your actions led you. That truth hurts, but it also empowers, because habits can be changed. 16. Most people overestimate what they can do in a day and underestimate what they can do in a year. Small daily actions compound. The problem is most people quit too early to see it. 17. Your environment is shaping you more than you think. Who you listen to, what you consume, what you normalize. Change the environment or it will change you. 18. The world doesn't reward potential, it rewards output. No one pays for ideas, they pay for execution. 19. Self-respect is built through follow-through. Every broken promise to yourself weakens trust. Every kept promise strengthens it. Confidence is earned. 20. Most people wait to feel ready. Ready never comes. Clarity comes from action, not thinking. Movement creates confidence. 21. You don't need to be special. You need to be consistent. Ordinary people with discipline outperform gifted people without it. Every time. 22. Failure is data. Quitting is a decision. Failure teaches. Quitting ends the lesson. 23. Life gets harder when you avoid hard things. Short-term comfort creates long-term pain. Choose wisely. 24. The person you become matters more than what you achieve. Success without growth is empty. Character outlives achievements. 25. The hard truth about happiness. Happiness is not comfort, it's progress. You feel most alive when you're growing. 26. You will never feel done. Growth doesn't end, and that's the point. 27. You don't need a new life. You need a new direction. Small shifts change everything. 28. Most people live reactively. Winners live intentionally. Reaction drains energy. Intention creates control. 29. No one cares how hard it was, only that you did it. Excuses don't move the world. Results do. 30. The hardest part is showing up when no one is watching. That's where integrity is built. 31. The truth about success. It's lonely before it's respected. 32. You are not entitled to results, only to effort, and effort changes everything. 33. Your future is watching your daily choices. Every day is a vote for who you become. 34. Pain is not the problem. Avoidance is pain passes. Avoidance accumulates. 35. You don't need to do everything. Just the right things. Focus is power. 36. Most people live in their heads, not their lives. Thinking doesn't replace action. 37. You will never outgrow what you don't confront. Face it or repeat it. 38. Life is short, but days are long. Use them wisely. 39. The truth most people ignore. No one is coming. Time is passing, and your choices matter more than your feelings. At some point in your life, there will be a quiet moment where everything slows down. No noise, no distractions, no one else's voice in your head, just you. And in that moment, a question will surface. Not angrily, not loudly, but honestly. Did I live the life I was capable of? That question doesn't come early. It comes when pretending no longer works. Most people spend their lives avoiding that moment. They stay busy. They stay distracted. They stay entertained. Because silence is dangerous. Silence forces truth. And the truth is this. Deep down, you already know what you should be doing. You know what you've been avoiding. You know where you've been lying to yourself. You know which habits are slowly stealing your future. No motivational speech reveals that. You already feel it. That's why this message hits hard. Not because it's new, but because it reminds you of what you've been ignoring. And here's the part most people never accept. Ignoring the truth doesn't erase it. It just delays the consequences. Time will pass either way. 5 years from now will arrive, whether you change or not. 10 years from now will arrive, whether you grow or not. The only difference will be who you are when you get there. Right now, you are standing at an invisible crossroads. Not a dramatic one, not a moment the world notices, just a quiet internal decision. Will you continue living on autopilot, or will you start living on purpose? Autopilot feels safe, familiar, predictable. Purpose feels uncertain, demanding, uncomfortable. But autopilot has a hidden cost. It trades your potential for comfort. It trades your future for convenience. It trades your truth for temporary relief. And one day you wake up older, not wiser, not fulfilled, just older, with a life that technically worked, but never truly mattered to you. That's the future ignoring the truth creates. Now listen carefully. You don't need to transform your entire life today. That's not how real change happens. Real change begins with honesty. Honesty about your habits. Honesty about your effort. Honesty about where you've been lazy, afraid, or distracted. Not self-hate, not guilt. Clarity, because clarity is power. Once you see clearly, excuses lose their grip. And here is another truth people avoid. No one is coming to give you permission. No one will knock on your door and say, "Now it's your turn." The world does not reward waiting, it rewards movement, even imperfect movement, even uncomfortable movement, even movement filled with doubt. Subscribe to this channel, not for motivation that fades, but for reminders when truth gets uncomfortable. This channel exists for people who are done lying to themselves. Now close this video, sit with the silence, and do the one thing most people never do. Act on the truth. Your future is already waiting.